We're taking your calls right now at 1-800-39-ONLINE, 1-800-396-6546.
Online tonight.
Remember how much it changes? Technology is just a bunch of wires connected to a bunch of other wires.
Oh, really? So what's wrong with it?
Can't seem to find any wires.
And now, from the craziest city on the planet, this is Online Tonight, on the air toll-free at 1-800-39-ONLINE, 1-800-396-6546. And now, the host of Online Tonight, Max.
All right, welcome to Online Tonight on this beautiful, summery Sunday, at least where we are. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. My name is Max Smart, and the name of the show is Online Tonight. And first, I want to thank Miss Jennifer for coming by, treating me to a nice meal, playing some video games with me. It was a lot of fun. This is episode number 2111. And Online Tonight, we talk about tech, pop culture, and more. And more is pretty much anything but politics. We don't talk about politics here. Theme parks, food, pets, video games, movies, TV series, streaming, podcasting, phone systems, all that fun stuff. Of course, we have our Geek Speak this hour, our Bookmark This coming up. Internet to go and at home, Prime Day competition. Share a little bit about that. And our review of the new series, Cape Fear. I remember seeing the movie a long time ago, but this is Cape Fear, the series. And we'll tell you who's in it and who's not in it. More importantly, I want to make your life easier when it comes to tech products. I want them to be fun, entertaining, educational, help you be creative, and not a frustration. So if you have any questions, I would love to help you with those. That's something I enjoy doing. And the nice thing about you calling or texting or however you get into the show is you might help somebody else that has the same exact question. So it benefits not just you, it benefits others. You can contact the show in a lot of different ways. The way that I think is the best, so I can ask you questions and follow-up questions. You can be my eyes and ears and my hands, is using our Broadcast Bionics Caller One system, using our toll-free telephone number, 1-800-39-ONLINE, 1-800-396-6546 is the number. Yes, Miss Victoria, I am. And that is the best way. Get the conversation going and continue. I always have lots of questions, especially if it's in an email. If you want to send an email, it's very easy to do. show@onlinetonight.com. You can also text or voicemail. Leave us a voicemail on this other number, 951-395-1017. 951-395-1017 is the text voicemail number. Data rates may apply. Leaving your voicemails or authorization to broadcast your likeness on all the airwaves. So that's a lawyery thing I'm supposed to say. Victoria is producing the show. She's answering your calls, checking your messages on all the different platforms, whether you're calling, emailing, texting, voicemail, you're chatting on the Twitch or the YouTube, which you can watch the video version of on those other platforms if you're not just listening to the radio. Before we jump into some random and related tech news, this portion of the show is brought to you by Paramount Plus. This streamer has become a serious contender in the ring. Ding, ding. That's the bell at the... Anyway, UFC, Zuffa Boxing. I don't know how to say it. Zuffa Boxing. I haven't watched that yet. So that's on the basic streaming plan, by the way. If you're a premium plan member, you're going to get the WNBA and the PGA and the LPGA. Find out all that Paramount Plus has to offer by visiting our website, onlinetonight.com/stream. onlinetonight.com/stream. And the show is also brought to you by my new line of pirate merchandise. I hope you'll go check it out. I got pirate-themed shirts, hats, mugs, stickers, and that's available at onlinetonight.com/store. That was set up by Swag to the Max, So you'll see a few of their items there, but I believe I'm still right at the top of that, onlinetonight.com/store. Let's jump into a little bit of random and related tech news. Waymo. Do you know what Waymo is? These are those robotic taxis that are they seem wide when I see them on the roads of LA and San Francisco, and I think they're in Vegas and Phoenix and some of these other places. They seem like they're wider because they've got all these sensors and gyrator cameras and stuff. Well, anyway, Waymo, the robot taxi company, is recalling almost 4,000 of their taxis after 13 incidents occurred where the vehicles entered closed highway construction zones. So apparently it doesn't know how to see the flashing lights and the do not enter and the giant orange cones. You would think that would be, I guess. Apparently this is a software problem, or at least they say it's a software problem. There were 6 issues just in Phoenix in April, 7 in San Francisco in May. So this is an ongoing problem. And they're going to bring in almost 4,000 of these taxis to get reprogrammed. Why can't they reprogram them over the air? Or do they need to add new cameras to see the orange cones? In my state, we have a slogan, slow for the cone zone. Or in Waymo's case, don't enter the cone zone. A software fix is being developed. Oh, they haven't even fixed it yet. According to a filing with the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. This is why Miss Victoria and I will not go into these cars. And when we see them, we keep distance and we keep them in front of us. You never want these things behind you. But that's just me.
Aside from pointing and laughing, yes, we avoid them.
And saying, how's it not going to hit that car on the side? Because the thing is so wide. The recall renews scrutiny over Waymo's safety practices and efforts to keep autonomous vehicles out of highway work zones. I was freaking out when they decided they were going to go from side streets to the freeway. We spent a lot of time on the freeway, and up until a little while ago, we considered that to be a Waymo-free zone. Apparently not. They have Waymo has previously issued a voluntary recall related to recorded issues in Texas while keeping the vehicles on the road. AT&T has launched a $3 unlimited day pass for summer travel. So they have this new unlimited day pass, which provides unlimited wireless data for up to 24 hours on compatible iPads. Well, what kind of iPad? It would have to be a Wi-Fi cellular iPad. How many of us honestly have those? I don't know that a lot of us have that. All of my iPads are Wi-Fi only. I don't have a single cellular modem in any of my iPads. And the reason I don't is because I have a phone. Why would I want to have another account when I can just hotspot and use my cellular on my phone, or my wife's phone, or my daughter's phone, or Andy's phone, or anyone else's phone? The nice thing about this $3 unlimited day pass is you don't have to have a subscription. You just pay $3 for a 24-hour period. There's no contract, no long-term commitment. You just pay them for the $3, and they will provide you with an unlimited day pass for each iPad that you have. So it's per eSIM basically. The pass can be activated directly through the iPad setting app under cellular data. So that should be convenient and easy. The pass is currently only available in the United States, so only us U.S. people, and doesn't work with other cellular-based. And the reason probably is because Apple had a deal with AT&T, and they probably have the AT&T account setup info baked into the operating system, whereas these other tablet makers may not have that built in, so it doesn't work with other tablets. AT&T plans to expand the service to like Android tablets and smartwatches and laptops and drones and things like that in the future, but we're not there yet. Smartphones were not included in the AT&T announced day plan. So there you go. T-Mobile makes a big change in the 5G home service. T-Mobile added a hard download cap of 354 megabits per second to new subscriptions on its lowest cost Relay Home internet plan. The change only affects the new Relay customers. Existing subscribers get to keep their uncapped service. Higher tiered, amplified, and all-in plans remain uncapped, which is usually around about 500 megabits per second. The new cap is the first plan-wide hard speed ceiling that T-Mobile's home internet service has had in over a decade. In short, what does that mean? People were abusing the amount of traffic, or their network can't support that amount of traffic at such a low price. So anybody who's new that now has it will have to either deal with the cap or upgrade their plan. Are you using this service on T-Mobile? I'd love to hear from you. 1-800-39-online.
If you're an author interested in turning your works into audiobooks, Narrate Your Own Book is for you. Since 2005, David H. Lawrence XVII has taught 3,000 students the ins and outs of voiceover work, including narration of audiobooks. As an author, your curriculum includes more than the performance and recording aspects of narration. You also learn how to prepare your manuscript to become an audiobook and market it once it's finished. Visit narrateyourownbook.com for more information and a sample class. narrateyourownbook.com.
There's no better way to bond with your cats than with a special treat. Lick and Lap by Vitacraft is a healthy 5-pack saucy tureen snack full of a creamy paste that your cats are going to love. Free from artificial colors, flavors, and preservatives, it's the perfect snack between meals. Lick and Lap is available at Walmart, your local pet stores, and, of course, on their website at vitacraft.us.
We call ourselves ASAP Travel for one reason. We can help you book a ticket ASAP. For those of you that don't know, that means as soon as possible. That means no wait time. You get through right away. No searching online. Our specialty is the lowest available fares on the big-name airlines. You know them. We can't tell you their names. You can fly domestically or internationally and save more money than you could if you call the airlines directly. Our proprietary software goes underneath the hood of the major airline booking systems and finds you the best rates available. So if you're ready to make your travel plans right now, business or vacation travel, we have all the major airlines always at great rates. Call ASAP Trips and we'll have your ticket in your inbox in 15 minutes. Call this number now.
800-515-4035. 800-515-4035. 800-515-4035. That's 800-515-4035.
Car is making a strange noise. No matter what it is, you can't just pretend it's not happening.
That's an interesting sound.
It's like your mental health. If you're struggling and feeling overwhelmed, it's important to do something about it. It can be as simple as talking to someone in your community, or just taking a deep, calming breath when you need it. Nice. For mental health resources, check out loveyourmindtoday.org. At loveyourmindtoday.org, you'll find information that may help you get through a tough time. Things like tips for dealing with stress, how to navigate difficulties like financial worries, anger, substance use, and more. You can also find real stories of how people navigated their own mental health challenges. Because once you start to address the problem, you can go so much further. Visit loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
This is the Chef of Love, Chef Jannard, TV host and restaurateur. My grandparents harvested their land to sell food and share this overflowing bounty with our community. Grandma said, for every yam we pick, we give one away. In the world they cultivated, I love preparing and eating dinner with my family on Sundays. When our resources changed, food assistance programs sustained us. They gave me fuel to start my first culinary business at 16 years old, and inspiration to donate the extra food in my community. Through my life, I've developed an appetite to work with others to ensure everyone has access to the nutritious food we need to thrive. Together, we can help end hunger. Come on, join the movement with Feeding America by volunteering, donating, and advocating. Learn more at feedingamerica.org/act now.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Geek Speak. Geek Speak.
All right, this hour's Geek Speak, where we take a tech term and we turn it into plain English right before your very ears and eyes, I guess, even though I don't have any visuals, is Snapshot. Snapshots, one word. This portion of the show is powered by Anker. The Anker Nano wireless car chargers, very exciting. It holds your phone or device securely using their Qi 2 certified 15-watt wireless charging pad. The charging head rotates 360 degrees, it tilts 45 degrees so that you get the most comfortable viewing angle. And what's also awesome is you can take the charging pad out and with you. So you can use it in the office or the hotel or wherever you might be. So check out all the great Anker products by visiting our website, onlinetonight.com/Anker, onlinetonight.com/ANKER. Now, Snapshot. A snapshot is a record of a disk or volume's contents at a specific point in time. Sometimes you might have heard of Windows Restore Point, or you might hear of hourly time machine backups. So what these are, these are snapshots. They're incremental. They save changes from the previous snapshot, and it lets the computer roll back to an earlier quick state or things like that. It's not a real backup, right? Snapshots are not real backups, but they can be valuable. So you can, especially like Windows will do an update and you can use Restore Point and you can go back because it has a snapshot of what was there before all the nasty drivers were put in there. But it's not a full backup. I mean, if the thing crashes, you need to have a backup. A partial snapshot, that's not going to do you any good. The beauty of these snapshots is they take way less time to create because it's only really looking at the delta, the difference between what was the snapshot before, these 15 files changed. I'll just make a note of that. So that's pretty good. Over time, this system removes old snapshots by merging snapshots together. A common file system policy is to maintain daily snapshots for a week, weekly snapshots for a month, monthly snapshots for maybe up to a year. In some systems, you can absolutely set these settings. Oh, by the way, if you use like VirtualBox or something like that, you can actually create a snapshot before you launch the virtual interface, make a bunch of changes, and then at the end say, I messed that up, and go back to the snapshot that worked before. So it is a useful tool, but don't confuse it as a backup. It's a partial backup, and if you don't have a full backup, you could be out of luck. So there you are. That is this hour's Geek Speak Snapshot.
Online Tonight.
All right, the phone lines are open. 1-800-39 online, 1-800-396-6546. That gets you right into our Broadcast Bionics Caller One system, and we'll get to you as quickly as we can. And don't forget, you can follow me on Instagram and X. I use the same account name on both platforms. Usually it's Disney-related clips of our food in our line. But we're going to start adding some more stuff, pictures of the new podcast studio, and maybe some tips on audio and podcasting and video production, etc. At Max Smart Radio, is how you get there, Miss Victoria.
We have a text from someone called Avid Reader in Reno.
Mm-hmm.
I recently increased my commute time, so I'm consuming audiobooks faster than I used to. I'm considering becoming an Audible member, and I heard they now have a rewards program. Do you know anything about it?
A little. You know that Audible is part of Amazon, right? And that you will have some benefits in the Audible business division. I guess that's one way to say it, if you're a Prime member. But audiobooks have become really, really, really popular. So Audible is going to be releasing, or has just launched, their own rewards program. They this is different than Prime. It's different than Prime. It's not for shipping benefits. It's not for DoorDash. It's not for Amazon Music or the video service. This is specifically for Audible. And you're going to get discounts and you're going to get credits. And if you're one of those people who enjoys achievement trophies, or what Audible's calling badges, you can earn those based on how much you listen and any referrals that you provide. Rewards includes things like discounts, which can be unlocked through daily listening, free credit after 1 year of membership. You can also earn a free credit after using 3 Audible credits. This is where things get a little crazy, right? So I get credits, and then they want you to use those credits. And when you use those credits, they're going to give you more credits. It's kind of like a never-ending story. It's like the ticket machine at maybe it's not like the ticket machine. It's kind of like the ticket machine, because you never have enough tickets, and then they give you extra tickets, and then you have to go back after you collect more tickets so that you can cash those in, and then they give you more tickets. Anyway, if you listen to, say, 3 or more books in 4 months, they consider that a challenge. These are listening challenges, and you're going to be able to earn credits and badges and things like that for doing these types of milestones. And don't forget, most audiobook readers keep track of where you are in the story. And if you're using a Kindle or you're using a Amazon app, I'm going to guess. I don't know if Apple does this with books or the podcast app, but I mean, the software knows when you're done, so it can easily update your account information and say, "Ta-da, you finished it." I tend to skip ahead sometimes, which is not good, I guess, and that might be gaming the system. Another challenge includes getting a badge for completing the entire Harry Potter 7-book set, by the way. And I'm going to assume that it's a magical badge, because Harry Potter, kind of magical. So Audible is offering a new subscription plan at $15 a month. They're calling that the Premium Plus, which includes 1 credit, which you keep permanently. I don't know what that means. That makes no sense to me. I thought I was going to turn credits in. Okay. There's a cheaper plan, $9. That only allows you to have certain. It has different rules. I'll let you look that up. Audible's main competitor, by the way, of course, is Spotify, and then Apple. So the program is designed for you to listen to Audible and to be more, hopefully more engaged, and you're going to get those extra benefits within the Audible ecosystem. So hopefully that helps. If you're not listening live and you want to submit a question like Avid Reader did, the text voicemail number is 951-395-1017. 951-395-1017. We also take your emails, show@onlinetonight.com. And, of course, you can always call the toll-free telephone number 1-800-39-ONLINE. By the way, if you are a Discover user and you are using Apple Wallets, they're taking away a bunch of the features, the pay rewards, and more. Stay tuned.
Looking for a one-of-a-kind gift or to complete your own collection? Sumerian Collection offers a wide variety of vintage goods with new items added weekly. Books, collectibles, clothing items, jewelry, gadgets, and gizmos galore. Many items are from the 1960s, 70s, and 80s, but exclusive finds from earlier time periods become available as well. Rare vintage items include dolls from around the world and foreign language books. Online shopping at Sumerian Collection is a breeze, with Etsy's secure payment processing and shipping to U.S. locations included free with every purchase. Visit SumerianCollection.etsy.com to see what's new and vintage this week. SAMERIAN Collection.etsy.com. SAMERIAN Collection.etsy.com. Sumerian Collection.
If you turned 65 recently like me, It's important you find a Medicare Advantage plan that gives you the coverage you're looking for. But finding one can be difficult. The best thing I did, and I suggest you do the same, is call a licensed insurance agent and let them walk you through your Medicare Advantage plan options. There are so many benefits you have access to, so make the call now and let the representatives explain everything to you. Our licensed insurance agents can offer you a variety of Medicare Advantage plans. Plus, the call is free, the information is free, and there's no obligation to enroll. We're here to make it easy for you to select a Medicare Advantage plan that may work for your needs. Finding a Medicare Advantage plan can be easy if you do what I did. Make a quick call right now to learn more. Thank you.
800-439-7851. 800-439-7851. 800-439-7851. That's 800-439-7851.
Wouldn't it be great if life came with a remote control? You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind. Like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest. Uh-oh. Or that time you forgot to roll up your windows in the car wash.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a remote control would have come in handy then. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Life doesn't come with a remote control. Yikes! So you're on your own with the wasps. You have the power to take control of prediabetes. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
Victor deployed for the first time to Afghanistan in 2003. At 4 a.m, my phone rang. They said, "I regret to inform you that your husband was wounded in action." Victor sustained a moderate traumatic brain injury. I was doing school full-time, and I was also then caring for Victor. One of the most important elements of caregiving is taking care of yourself. I just didn't want to forget that I also had goals and that I also had a life. What I did is I challenged Victor to meet me halfway. There are almost 6 million military and veteran caregivers across the nation. We have our own journey, and we can fulfill that journey at the same time that we are helping our loved one.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving for a free military veterans guide to navigate your caregiving journey and better care for your loved one and yourself. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
We're live here outside the Perez family home, just waiting for the... And there they go! Almost on time this morning. Mom is coming out the front door strong with a double-arm kid carry. Looks like Dad has the bags. Daughter is bringing up the rear. Oh, but the diaper bag wasn't closed. Diapers and toys are everywhere. Ooh, but Mom has just nailed the perfect car seat buckle for the toddler. And now the eldest daughter, who looks to be about 9 or 10, has secured herself in the booster seat. Dad zips the bag closed, and they're off. But looks like Mom doesn't realize her coffee cup is still on the roof of the car. And there it goes. Oh, that's a shame. That mug was a fam favorite.
Don't sweat the small stuff. Just nail the big stuff. Like making sure your kids are buckled correctly in the right seat for their age and size. Learn more at nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
Visit nhtsa.gov/the
right seat. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Looking around for the phone number, it's 1-800-39-ONLINE. 1-800-396-6546.
Online tonight.
Yes, officer?
Clock is 40 miles an hour back there. Do you know what the speed limit is here?
Well, according to that sign right there, it's 40 miles an hour.
Step out of the car, please, sir.
Wait a second. Aren't you Stan's little friend?
Sir, step out of the car, please.
Yeah, you're the one who always plugs up the toilet at our house.
I am a cop, and you will respect my authority.
All right, this is Online Tonight. My name is Max. Happy Father's Day. Hope you had a fun day, and that will continue the fun going for the rest of the evening. I had a great day. Again, thank you to Miss Jennifer for treating me to dinner, playing some video games with me. We even played Yahtzee. with her boyfriend. That was a lot of fun. I mentioned I'm Max Smart. This is episode number 2111. Don't forget you can use our Broadcast Bionics Caller One system using our toll-free telephone number 1-800-39 online 1-800-396-6546. You can reach the show via email and text. Email show@onlinetonight.com. Very simple. Show, S-H-O-W. And the text voicemail number 951-395-1017. You can also chat with us while we're live on the visual systems. Very quickly, I wanted to mention before we jump into our series review, the Govee Neon Rope Light 2. It looks just like a neon sign from just a few feet away. It's incredibly shapeable neon light strip. It comes with bend clips that help you create those angles and the corners that you need for your custom styles. It comes in two sizes, a 10-foot roll and a 16.4-foot roll. You can learn more about Govee's products by visiting our website, onlinetonight.com/Govee, onlinetonight.com/GOVEE. All right, let's jump into our series review.
From Hollywood.
One very important thing, mate. I'm Captain Jack Sparrow.
Blockbusters, tearjerkers, family fare.
Everything is awesome.
What's worth seeing in the theater, and what should you just watch at home?
Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Here are your hosts.
I'm Max.
And I'm Victoria.
All right, we're talking about Cape Fear, the series, 2026. Rated TVMA on Apple TV. And it's TVMA because of language, adultery, prison, murder,
gore,
decapitation. Would that dismemberment, not decapitation, at least not so far. Oh, yeah, the very first episode, if you are self-harm sensitive, do not watch this. It's so gory and gross, it happens not just one time. They didn't do a good job the first time, so they had to fix it and do it again. So if you're self-harm phobic or sensitive or whatever, it was disgusting and it was very graphic. I have a question for Victoria. First of all.
Yes.
When did the first one come out? When did the second one come out, the movie? And then tell us a little bit about who is in this one. Do you have that information or you don't remember? We talked about it.
Yeah. So
Okay.
there's the very first one was in 1962, and these are all based on the same novel. I think it's called The Executioners, and I don't know when that came out, but obviously before 1962. The 1962 movie starred Gregory Peck and Robert Mitchum, so very heavy hitters there. And then they remade it in 1991 with Robert De Niro and Nick Nolte, and Jessica Lange was the wife.
And were they lawyers in that one too?
Yeah.
Okay, so that
part is
occupation hasn't changed.
Yeah. So it always has to do with a case where somebody was imprisoned, and when they get out, they go after the lawyer who put them there, basically.
All right, so who is in Cape Fear rated TVMA on Apple TV, the new series? There's 10 total episodes. They're not all available. Miss Victoria will tell you who's in it and what you can expect.
Right. So there are 4 episodes available now. And
as of Sunday, yeah.
Yes. And I believe they come out on Fridays, the new episode.
Oh, okay. So we just got a new one.
Yeah. So the main players here are, I think the difference is that Amy Adams plays Anna Boden, and I think in the previous versions of the movie, the man was the lawyer. It wasn't a husband and wife team of lawyers, or in this case, during the trial, Anna was the Max Cady's defense attorney.
Mm-hmm.
And she ended up marrying his prosecutor, Tom.
So that's a twist.
That is, I believe, a twist from the originals. Also, in the first two movies, the person who got out of prison had been convicted of rape, not murder. And in this case, it was a murder case. And Javier Bardem plays Max Cady. And I think Max would agree with me that pretty much everything we've seen Javier Bardem in, he is creepy.
Well, I mean, I really only remember him from Pirates. I loved him in Pirates as the...
I feel like he's the perfect choice for this.
Oh, yeah. And, he's all... And I don't know if they're real or not real, but he's all tatted up with, prison tattoos and eyeballs and a big kind of mural on his back. And, yeah, he can be intimidating, but what's interesting is he's fairly soft around, and I'm not sure if that's the right exact word to use, but he's very calm. His voice is calming. It's not overly
more soft spoken.
Yeah, he really, I think, is messing with her because she thinks he's evil and the devil, basically, or maybe she doesn't. Maybe she just feels bad because we don't know. There's some mystery. They did something, and we don't know what it is yet because we're only in episode 3. We didn't get to watch it on Friday because we're getting ready for Father's Day today. So there's one in the queue ready for us to watch. And then we got to wait a whole nother week before we get episode 5.
Right.
But we're 3 in.
Right. And let me just tell you a couple more people who are in.
Of course.
Patrick Wilson is Tom, the husband.
Oh, the
prosecutor.
The Warren people.
Yeah.
From the the Anna doll.
Yeah.
What's the name of that movie? Okay, go on.
Okay.
My bad.
And in this one, they have 2 kids. They have a son and a daughter, and the relationship is kind of complicated based on whose kid is who and whose. And I believe in the other 2, there was just a daughter. And Juliette Lewis, is that what her name is?
Yeah.
She was in
the 91.
The 1991 one. She was the daughter, and she actually shows up in this series. And that's interesting because in the 1991 movie, they had Robert Mitchum and Gregory Peck in small roles in the 1991
Oh,
one.
so are you saying that Lewis showed up? She played the daughter in 91?
Yeah.
And now she's an adult?
Yeah.
Who is now somehow messing with Max. We don't know exactly because that's how it ended. That's how the 3rd episode ended was, hopefully that's not a spoiler. She popped up and now we got to figure out, okay, there's like 3 or 4 mysteries now. Well, that we're at.
And it's not said at the outset that Max is after Anna and Tom. They're worried that he is. He's working with the nonprofit that she works for now that gets people exonerated who are unjustly accused and sent to prison. And so he's advocating for the nonprofit, even though they didn't help him in particular get out of jail. He got out on his own. And
well, there's definitely something going on because she's very concerned that he's out to get her.
And weird things start happening to their family.
Right. And she feels guilty about something. And so she helped him make a bunch of money, maybe as a way to, I don't know.
Atone.
That's the word I'm looking for. Atone for her indiscretions. So, yeah, it's very interesting. You got to get past the gore in the first episode. You're going to continue it. What do you rate it?
Oh, yeah. I'm interested in seeing where this goes. I didn't watch either of the original movies, so I don't really have a comparison.
I remember seeing the original movie or the 91 movie. I didn't see the Gregory Peck one. I remember seeing that because there's a whole scene with a boat or something. And again, it was a long, long time ago that I saw it. We're talking about, what are we talking about? We're talking about Cape Fear, rated TVMA on Apple TV+. We're going to continue watching it. 4 episodes now on Apple TV.
At Bon Voyage Earns, we love our pets. We couldn't imagine our lives without them. But we know that when they pass on, we want to treat them with the respect they deserve, because they're family members too. Bon Voyage Urns makes biodegradable, marine-safe urns for the delivery of pets' cremated remains to a beautiful resting place in the Pacific Ocean. Love them while you have them. Give them a proper send-off when it's time. More information at bvurns.com.
There's danger out there. It lurks on highways and quiet neighborhood streets. It's more likely to kill you than a shark, and more terrifying than the biggest snake. Distracted driving claims lives every day. Every notification, swipe, social post, video, or selfie while driving risks your life. So while you might think public speaking or the zombie apocalypse is scary, what's really terrifying and even deadly is distracted driving. Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Our research team has found a perfect solution to solve any man's ED problem, erectile dysfunction. Even the word is a bummer. And those pharmacy pills are expensive, but when you call our special toll-free number, you can always buy 40 to 50 pills for around $2 each. At your pharmacy, you could spend up to $65 for just one pill. Our price is around $2, and our formula works virtually the same as the expensive pills. We even deliver them to your door in a confidential package, so you don't have to go anywhere. Just pick up the phone and order 40 to 50 highly effective ED pills for around $2 each. It's a no-brainer. You'll save hundreds of dollars, and you'll have our 100% satisfaction guarantee. Call now to order 40 to 50 ED pills with no prescription for around $2 each.
Call Steelman now at 800-764-9168, 800-764-9168. That's 800-764-9168.
Mama, what does the chicken say?
Chicken. Oh, okay.
When the wolf?
Oh, a wolf.
Ooh! What about the tiny dog? Cat. Owl. Dolphin? What does the turkey say? Whale.
Whale sound.
Do the giraffe.
Giraffe, really? Okay. Giraffe.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are buckled correctly in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right.
Visit NHTSA.gov/the right seat.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
You said you'd never buy your kid candy from the checkout aisle. Or forget extra diapers. And never give in to a meltdown. You'd never lick your thumb to clean their face. Never let them have too much screen time. And never bribe them for just one more bite. You say you'd never let them out in public without their hair brushed. Never, ever become a minivan mom. And you'd never give them your phone for a quiet dinner.
Calling boss work phone.
So when you say you'd never leave your child in a hot car, no, it can happen. Cars get hot fast, and kids can be at risk in temperatures as low as 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Never happens. Before you leave the car, always stop, look, lock. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Where do my friends and other students find their voice? We find our voice through the performing arts, along with millions of other high school students. By expressing yourself in a role on stage, through an instrument, or at the debate podium, the performing arts give us freedom to find ourselves, to find our place. The stage is where I can play, perform, and compete with my friends.
Performing arts at your school is where creativity meets courage. Encourage the students in your life to find their voice through the performing arts. This message presented by the NFHS, where we encourage all students to play, perform, and compete together.
Online tonight.
Hey, bookmark this.
All right, this hour's Bookmark This, where we give you a website that we hope you find fun, educational, or at least entertaining. I guess fun and entertaining could be the same thing. I don't think so. Sometimes I'm entertained and it's not necessarily fun, but that's okay. Swimply. It's a combination of the word swim and simply. Summer's here, and maybe you're looking for a spot to escape the heat or host a summer pool party, or maybe you want to go to one of those, maybe you have created for yourself a tropical backyard paradise. Maybe you won the lotto, or you went to Vegas or something, and you're not using it. This site will help you find a local getaway, including pools, tennis, pickleball courts, barbecue setups, party venues, and even mansions that will rent you those beautiful paradise backyard getaways by the hour. Maybe you have that and you want to list your very own. So Swimply is the place that you can go to find those places or offer your place to others. So that could be pretty fun. SWIMPLY, Swimply.com. That is this hour's Bookmark This, brought to you by Swag to the Max. I've teamed up with them to introduce my new line of pirate merchandise, t-shirts, hats, mugs, stickers, etc., tote bags. You can find all of that by going to our website, onlinetonight.com/store, onlinetonight.com/store.
Online tonight.
Trying to figure out if these emojis are NSFW or not? This is Online Tonight. Now, here's Max.
All right, next hour going to be full of Apple technology because they had their WWDC recently, and we didn't really touch on that. A lot of that, there was a lot going on. A big surprise, however, we learned a lot about software and Apple Intelligence and things like that, but there was something missing, and I'll tell you what that is next hour. But here's a little bit of tech just for fun, somewhat AI related. Amazon has launched a new AI image generator inside its shopping app. What a weird place to create an image generator. Users can describe a product, and the tool generates matching AI images. The images are refined based on details like the color and the pattern and the texture. Users can pick an image and shop for similar real products. All right, so I'm going to go into the shopping app, and I'm going to describe like a giant UFO that uses anti-gravity technology for propulsion and liftoff and all that stuff. And then I want to see if Amazon's going to find me a similar product because you know what? It doesn't exist. All right. I mean, I guess it's for some stuff. Maybe you're looking for a hat or a shirt or a jacket or pants or boots, or maybe you need something for the home, like a new organizer for the closet, like the little shoe rack thing that we got, or a fancy jewelry box, or maybe something for the kitchen. I guess you could describe that to the AI and then see if the AI can find you a product that's similar. Amazon plans to expand this AI feature to more product categories later. Right now, apparently, it only is in apparel and home goods. The tool is part of a broader push to bring AI-powered visual search. Amazon, look, you see something at a place, not a brick and mortar. Please support your brick and mortars. Don't go into them, touch the thing, take a picture of it, and then get it on Amazon. That's really disingenuous and really unfair. And then we're not going to have any stores left. People complain, why are all the malls closed? And I'll tell you why. Because people would go into the mall, try on shoes, then they would buy them for $3 cheaper at Amazon. You still have to pay the tax. And if you're not a Prime member, you got to pay for the shipping. It was almost a wash. Anyway, Amazon has other tools like that lens thing I was just talking about, Amazon Lens, but you can now use this visual AI tool. Shop by Style creates AI-generated themed shopping collages, if you're interested. Amazon is rolling out an AI shopping assistant called Alexa for shopping. All right, so we mentioned Amazon. Of course, everybody knows that 22nd through the 28th, or no, the 23rd through the 26th is Amazon Prime Day this year. Well, Walmart and Target do not want to miss the madness, so to speak. So Walmart deals will be happening from June 22nd, which is tomorrow, through the 28th.
So they're giving them 2 extra days.
2 extra days, yes.
Wow.
And Walmart Plus members, by the way, can start their shopping today, on the 21st, right now. So when you're done listening to the second hour of this show, you can pop over to your Walmart Plus and you can start buying deals. Amazon has changed their Prime Day earlier this year, prompting competing retailers to adjust their timing. Usually it's later in the year, not quite this early. So maybe it took a few people by surprise. Target is also running their Circle Deal days from the 23rd through the 26th. And that is, of course, earlier than last year. Everybody's kind of moved up because Amazon did. Walmart is promoting the sale with a fictional boy called Always and a song called Catchin' Feels.
Fictional boy band.
Uh-huh.
Not a fictional boy.
He's still a fictional boy. There's more than one boy, but I only saw the lead singer. Honestly, I only saw the lead singer. Deals will be available online in the Walmart app and, of course, in the physical stores nationwide. Walmart did not specify exactly what the discounted prices would be, but did say that the categories include electronics, fashion, toys, collectibles, furniture, and skincare. Last time, I believe last year, they highlighted specific brands like Samsung, Dyson, Sharpie. Walmart is adjusting its marketing and timing strategy amid broader retail competition during the summer sale season. Not a lot of information came out of Target, by the way, which was very surprising to me. All right, 43% of U.S. households expect to buy something this coming week from Prime Day. Many shoppers plan to compare prices across other retailers during this period of time, including Walmart, Costco, Best Buy, Temu. Don't buy from Temu. Target. Estimated total spending will be about $11 billion, with an average household spending just about $200. Nearly half of the planned shoppers, almost 50%, say inflation makes them more likely to stop by the Prime Day sales because they're hoping to save money. Similar trends appear for economic concerns. 44% are more likely and 18% are less likely. Gas prices are high and, maybe driving to the store, they see that as an added cost. 80% of U.S. consumers are aware of Prime Day, so obviously that marketing has worked very well for them. Planned AI tools include ChatGPT and other chatbots, AI search tools, price comparison tools, and deal coupon tools to help make your shopping even better. Don't forget, if you missed any portion of the show, head over to onlinetonight.com where you can subscribe to the podcast and check out the show notes. Stay tuned.
Online Tonight is produced and copyrighted by Smart Family Media. All rights reserved. Host Maxwell Smart. Producer and other hats worn by Victoria Smart. Views and opinions expressed are those of the host, guest, and callers, and are not necessarily those of this station, its management, affiliates, or other advertisers.
From Los Angeles, this is Online Tonight.
Seconds past the hour.
From Los Angeles, this is Online Tonight.
One minute past the hour.
From Los Angeles, this is Online Tonight.
One minute, 30 seconds past the hour.
From Los Angeles, this is Online Tonight.
Two minutes past the hour.
From Los Angeles, this is Online Tonight.
Two minutes, 30 seconds past the hour.
From Los Angeles, this is Online Tonight.
Three minutes past the hour.
From Los Angeles, this is Online Tonight.
Three minutes, 30 seconds past the hour.
From Los Angeles, this is Online Tonight.
Four minutes past the hour.
From Los Angeles, this is Online Tonight.
Four minutes, 30 seconds past the hour.
From Los Angeles, this is Online Tonight.
Five minutes past the hour. 60 seconds to live.
From Los Angeles, this is Online Tonight.
Five minutes, 30 seconds past the hour. 30 seconds to live.
This is Online Tonight.
We're on the air live tonight. 1-800-39-ONLINE. 1-800-396-6546 is the number.
Online tonight.
What do you know from funny, you bastard?
And now, from the craziest city on the planet, this is Online Tonight, on the air toll-free at 1-800-39-ONLINE, 1-800-396-6546. And now, the host of Online Tonight, Max.
All right, welcome to Online Tonight on this wonderful Father's Day. It's Sunday. This is hour 2 of episode number 2111. My name is Max Smart, and we talk about tech, pop culture, and pretty much whatever just pops into my little brain. Coming up this hour, of course, we've got our Geek Speak, our Bookmark This, a lot of stuff about Siri and Apple Intelligence and WWDC and what was and was not talked about there. Using old tech for good. We've got some information about that, some questionable beverage choices. Hopefully we'll get to that. But most importantly, I am here to answer your questions as it regards to technology. And I would love to answer your questions. Pretty much anything except for printers. But we can talk about 3D printers, and maybe you want advice on a different kind of printer to get. You want to get a regular printer, inkjet printer, color laser printer, sublimation printers, UV, thank you, printers, things like that. I'm happy to talk to you about that, but I can't get my printer to print double-sided. We're probably not going to get into that because we just don't have enough time in 1 hour. So there you go. Give me a call using our Broadcast Bionics Caller 1 system at 1-800-39-ONLINE. 1-800-396-6546 is the toll-free telephone number. I always have follow-up questions, and then you can be my eyes and ears. For our visual watchers, you may have noticed I'm a little bit distracted, and that's because this light is not on. Oh, it's because the battery's dead. Well, there you go. Don't need it then. Have to change the batteries. Broadcast Bionics Caller 1 system, 1-800-39-ONLINE, 1-800-396-6546. You can also get into the show in a different way. We have text, voicemail. Now it's going to beep. Text, voicemail, and email. So the email address, show@onlinetonight.com, SHOW@onlinetonight.com. And the text voicemail number, 951-395-1017. Data rates may apply. Leaving a voicemail is your authorization to broadcast your likeness. Appreciate that. 951-395-1017. All right, before we jump into our Apple news, this portion of the show is brought to you by Anchor, their new Prime 3-in-1 wireless charging station featuring the Qi 2.2 support, allowing a MagSafe phone to charge at up to 25 watts. It's the same speed as Apple's MagSafe charger, by the way, 10 watts faster than the standard Qi 2 wire MagSafe chargers. You can also charge your Apple Watch and your AirPods at the exact same time. Check it all out by visiting our website, onlinetonight.com/anchor, onlinetonight.com/anchor, and the show is also brought to you by my new line of pirate-themed merchandise, hats, shirts, mugs, T-shirts, stickers. Check it out at onlinetonight.com/store. I will have to fix that because I can hear that beeping. I'm not sure if you can. Siri. There was a big announcement about Apple Intelligence and the new Siri, and there's going to be a Siri app and all that stuff. But, of course, what did the first... So somebody sat down with the chief of software development, Craig, and they asked him this silly question. So I'm going to lead with this. You can hear it as well. Miss Victoria says the beeping is driving her crazy. So I'm going to give it to her so that she can take it and move it somewhere. So let's see. How do we do this? I apologize. Anyway, Craig was asked if Siri will be your AI girlfriend. And the short answer from him is no. It's a personal assistant that's supposed to help you with your day-to-day tasks and reading your email and summarizing your documents and helping you manage when your appointments are going to be. It's a utility. It's not a companion, is what Craig is saying. Ferguson, I believe is his last name. Apple explicitly rejected the idea of users trying to form a romantic or companion-like relationship with their AI helper. Craig said that Siri is meant to help users get those tasks done, learn information, help you with your photos, and help you create nice photo books and things like that. So they want that. It's not supposed to be for relationships. Apple marketing chief said they want to avoid using AI for just AI's sake, and that they want the AI to be beneficial and not just throw it in there because it's a buzzword right now, or that they, don't want to be left out or whatever. Apple aims to make AI easy to use without you having to learn these advanced prompts. They also are very concerned about the privacy, about how if you have a document summarized and you send that up to the cloud and you say, hey, summarize this, you don't know if that document is going to be then fed into AI learning system or how it might use that data in the future. So Apple's trying to be very careful about the privacy. A lot of things are going to be done on your device, et cetera, et cetera. So a little bit more about Siri. They are working with Google and Gemini, but Apple has kind of said that Siri AI is not the same as Google's Gemini Assistant. They both might use the Gemini models under the hood, but Apple is not just rebranding the Gemini Assistant. So Google uses Gemini in two different ways. They use it to kind of as an umbrella for the services that use those models, as well as the models themselves. Think of the model as the brain, but then there's ways to get into that brain and ask it different questions. Apple, as I already mentioned, wants to make sure that there's privacy and that it's not going to try to learn off of the information that's sent over there. And Apple is using the Gemini models, apparently a custom version of the Gemini models. Apple has said that a lot of the on-device stuff is being dealt with Apple Foundation models, some of the stuff that they created themselves, some of the stuff that they used Gemini to help create. So they created their own models with the help of Gemini. And then some stuff, especially the things that have to go to the cloud, will be used by the larger cloud-based Gemini and Apple models. So it really just depends on what is happening, when, and on what device. Apple has other models. They have their private cloud compute models. They have their own audio transcription models. They have a lot of things going on, and so it's not that they dumped all that and that they're going to just rely on Gemini for everything. Apple emphasized that Siri AI has its own data systems rather than Google Search and Knowledge Graph. The overall setup is a hybrid. Apple controls the models, enhanced by Gemini-based foundation technology, but it's heavily customized and it is privacy restricted. Speaking of photos, Apple is adding a new slideshow maker to the Photos app in iOS 26 and iOS 27. Users can turn any set of photos and videos into slideshows. Slideshow settings include duration, transition style, and some music options. iOS 27 allows users to save slideshows as videos in the photo library for later playback. Users will be able to save individual frames from photos will be able to save individual frames from a video and save them as a photo. The update improves album organization tools like browsing will be more flexible. You can ask for things like Hey, remember when we went on vacation about a month ago and I was wearing a blue jacket in front of this thing? Can you find me that? And Photos will be able to do that for you. Shared albums are going to gain these new features, including emoji reactions and activity updates. Apple is adding new photo collections like Captured by Me and Identify Documents. Search improvements make it easier to find people and pets in your Photos app. A lot of that is going to be prompt-based. You're going to ask it to find things, and it will hopefully do that for you. Very quickly, the developer release of the new version of macOS is already in developers' hands, and it's pretty much confirmed that Apple will be offering a touchscreen Macintosh. Stay tuned.
Looking for a one-of-a-kind gift or to complete your own collection? Sumerian Collection offers a wide variety of vintage goods with new items added weekly. Books, collectibles, clothing items, jewelry, gadgets, and gizmos galore. Many items are from the 1960s, 70s, and 80s, but exclusive finds from earlier time periods become available as well. Rare vintage items include dolls from around the world and foreign language books. Online shopping at Sumerian Collection is a breeze, with Etsy's secure payment processing and shipping to U.S. locations included free with every purchase. Visit SumerianCollection.etsy.com to see what's new in vintage this week. SAMERIAN Collection.etsy.com. SAMERIAN Collection.etsy.com. Sumerian Collection.
Are you paying too much for term life insurance? There's a tremendous price war among the major term life companies. Rates have dropped dramatically in the past 2 years. For example, a man age 45 non-tobacco user, $1 million of coverage is only $75 per month, level for the next 10 years. Or a man age 50 non-tobacco user can buy $500,000 of coverage for a monthly premium of only $110, guaranteed not to change for the next 20 years. That's right, level rates for 20 years. And if you're a smoker, we have great rates for you as well. At the Term Lifeline, we specialize in policies of $500,000 and above. So if you're looking for new or replacement term life insurance, call right now for a free quote.
Rates and availability may vary by state. Sample rate quotes are based on preferred non-tobacco underwriting exam required to qualify. 800-908-3082. 800-908-3082. 800-908-3082. That's 800-908-3082.
We're live here outside the Perez family home, just waiting for the... And there they go! Almost on time this morning. Mom is coming out the front door strong with a double-arm kid carry. Looks like Dad has the bags. Daughter is bringing up the rear. Oh, but the diaper bag wasn't closed. Diapers and toys are everywhere. Ooh, but Mom has just nailed the perfect car seat buckle for the toddler. And now the eldest daughter, who looks to be about 9 or 10, has secured herself in the booster seat. Dad zips the bag closed, and they're off. But looks like Mom doesn't realize her coffee cup is still on the roof of the car. And there it goes. Oh, that's a shame. That mug was a fam favorite.
Don't sweat the small stuff. Just nail the big stuff. Like making sure your kids are buckled correctly in the right seat for their age and size. Learn more at nhtsa.gov/the right seat.
Visit NHTSA.gov/the right seat.
Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
You can't escape a traffic jam. Know what else you can't escape? Seasonal allergies. And you might think you can avoid that coffee stain until... Oh, really? You can't escape a lot of things in life, but you can escape prediabetes. Prediabetes captures 1 in 3 adults. There are usually no signs of prediabetes. In fact, most people don't even know they have it. But with early diagnosis, you can change the outcome and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. Take action by taking the 1-minute risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org. You might not be able to escape having this song stuck in your head, but you can escape prediabetes. Go to doihaveprediabetes.org today. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
Geek Speak.
All right, our Geek Speak for this hour is Datagram. Datagram. And Geek Speak is where we take a tech term and we turn it into plain English, hopefully plain English, or a little easier to understand. We're going to get back to that in just a moment. I want to share with you my thoughts on Govee. When we met with them at CES, they talked about their new Luma Blend Plus color system. It's a color management system that features a new 16-bit precision chip for smoother, more precise color transitions and industry-leading 1000K to 10,000K color temperature range. Govee also has a new partnership with Samsung SmartThings. If you're interested in finding more about Govee, their products, Luma Blend, their neon rope lights, any of that stuff, visit our website, onlinetonight.com/Govee, onlinetonight.com/GOVEE. Now, Datagram. A datagram is a message containing data that is sent from one location to another. Earlier, we talked about a packet, so it's kind of like a packet. But as we talked about, packets have two parts. They have a header and they have a payload, which is where the data is. But a datagram does not require any kind of confirmation that it's been received. We did talk about in packet how packets have sequence numbers, and when they arrive, if something's out of order, it'll fix it. If something's missing, it'll ask for a new one. There is none of that in a datagram, so there's no confirmation that they got it or what the order was. So this makes it really good for streaming services where the constant flow of data is more important than did I get it? Did I get it in the right order? So things like that. Things can drop out. This is why you might get a little bit of a blur or a little tiny skip, depending on what it is. They're also known as IP datagrams, since they are used over the internet protocol. Whenever data is transmitted via the internet protocol, it is broken up into these packets or datagrams, which each contain a header plus the actual data. But as I mentioned, this one's more kind of one way. It's not a discussion or a negotiation. A datagram header defines the source and destination, obviously, like where am I coming from and where am I going? So that's similar to a packet. It also has, this is how big I am, and this is how long I'm allowed to live over the network. So if you're going up and down 5 satellites, then that datagram may expire and it'll never get there. Generally, datagrams are sent over UDP, which is a portion of the IP protocol stack, and it just means I'm going to send it to you, and I'm going to hope and pray that it gets there. I'm not going to ask for acknowledgments. I'm not going to resend it if it didn't make it. So a lot of voice over IP, SIP, audio streaming services, video streaming services, they all use this because it's more important that they get packets quickly and not worry about trying to get something that was missing. So there you are. That is this hour's Geek Speak Datagram. Datagram. There we go.
Online tonight.
All right, phone lines are open, 1-800-39-ONLINE, 1-800-396-6546, toll-free telephone number that brings you right into our broadcast Bionics Caller 1 system. If you have questions about that system, I'm happy to tell you it's fantastic. You can take a 6-line or a 12-line system, and you can do a live broadcast or a podcast or whatever and still get all your callers in. It's really fantastic. I love this system. I'm happy to tell you how it works if you want to ask. Don't forget, you can follow me on X and Instagram. I use the same account name on both platforms. Max, it's at Max Smart Radio, all one word, at Max Smart Radio. Miss Victoria.
We have a text from someone called Bargain Hunter in Bayonne, New Jersey.
Are you sure it's New Jersey?
Yes.
Okay.
I looked it up. I love a good sale, and I hear people getting ready for Prime Day, so I'm intrigued. Should I bite the bullet and get a Prime membership? Is it really worth the price?
Okay, I don't want to sound like an ad for Prime Day, but apparently everybody seems to be obsessed with Prime Day. I was actually keeping my list of Prime Day things very quiet, and I wasn't gonna share a bunch of stuff. But this is really, should I become a member of Prime services? I don't know. And here's why I say that. Because I don't know what you do. I don't know if you buy a lot of things online. I don't know if you're pro brick and mortar. I don't know if you're going to use all the extra services that you're going to pay for, like the shuffle-only version of Prime Music, which is really great. We use that in the car, and we don't have to pay for it. I mean, we have already paid for it. It's part of our plan. Prime Video, which they don't call it that anymore. It's just called Prime, I think. We watch a lot of stuff on there. I do Twitch, and I can sub Twitches. I can get Audible discounts. I can get one-day shipping or overnight delivery without having to pay extra above and beyond my membership. So let me just talk to you about the levels of the membership, and then you need to do some personal math to see if this is going to work for you. Remember that the average cost to buy something, say, from Etsy or eBay, if it's not free shipping, is $14 to $22 to have a pair of boots sent to your house or your mailbox. Amazon costs $15 a month, or about $140 a year. And that includes all the things we talked about. Shipping, discounts on Audible, the music service, the thing, discounts on Grubhub, Twitch, free video games. I mean, there's a lot going on in that amount of money, but you have to really find value in those things to see if this amount of money, $150 is nothing to sneeze at, but you buy 10 things on other sites that charge for shipping, and you have exceeded this amount of money. And if you buy 5 things a month, by the third month, you're losing money, right? So you have to do the math. ROI is what they say in business, return on investment. We find it to be very valuable. So members get benefits like fast shipping and free shipping. Some offer same day or even one day shipping. Like you'll order it on a Thursday, it'll be there on a Friday. You could order it Thursday morning, it'll be there on Thursday afternoon, depending on your area. Like not every, I mean, if you live out in the middle of a 50-acre ranch in Montana, you're not getting same day and one day delivery. However, you're not going to have to pay that $30 to have it shipped necessarily because you live in such a rural area. So it can be a benefit. Prime Reading, Prime Gaming, Amazon Photos, grocery and retail perks. Like if you have a Whole Foods or an Amazon Fresh near you, you've got discounts and the abilities to do stuff there. You've got the ebooks, the gaming, the cloud photo service. There's a lot of stuff going on. So kind of look at what it has to offer and if you're going to get value for that money. For us, it has saved us hundreds of dollars a year in shipping alone. And we get to watch videos, we get ebooks, and we get to listen to music. So for us, it's a great value. But I can't really say for you, Bargain Hunter, if it's going to fit for you. You got to do a tiny little bit of research. If you're not listening live and you want to submit a question just like Bargain Hunter did, you can text 951-395-1017, or you can email show@onlinetonight.com, SHOW @onlinetonight.com. And we are watching our wish list very carefully. We're looking for all those discounts, and we're probably going to buy a bunch of stuff. Stay tuned.
At Bon Voyage Earns, we love our pets. We couldn't imagine our lives without them. But we know that when they pass on, we want to treat them with the respect they deserve, because they're family members too. Bon Voyage Earns makes biodegradable, marine-safe urns for the delivery of pets' cremated remains to a beautiful resting place in the Pacific Ocean. Love them while you have them. Give them a proper send-off when it's time. More information at bvorns.com.
There's no better way to bond with your cats than with a special treat. Lickin' Lap by Vitacraft is a healthy 5-pack saucy tureen snack full of a creamy paste that your cats are gonna love. Free from artificial colors, flavors, and preservatives, it's the perfect snack between meals. Lickin' Lap is available at Walmart, your local pet stores, and of course, on their website at vitacraft.us.
If you turned 65 recently like me, it's important you find a Medicare Advantage plan that gives you the coverage you're looking for. But finding one can be difficult. The best thing I did, and I suggest you do the same, is call a licensed insurance agent and let them walk you through your Medicare Advantage plan options. There are so many benefits you have access to, so make the call now and let the representatives explain everything to you. Our licensed insurance agents can offer you a variety of Medicare Advantage plans. Plus, the call is free, the information is free, and there's no obligation to enroll. We're here to make it easy for you to select a Medicare Advantage plan that may work for your needs. Finding a Medicare Advantage plan can be easy if you do what I did. Make a quick call right now to learn more. Thank you.
800-439-7851. 800-439-7851. 800-439-7851. That's 800-439-7851.
As veterans, we're no strangers to helping others.
It's what we were taught, trained, and told to do.
It could be for anything. Helping a friend move.
Listening to a fellow veteran for hours, at any hour of the day.
Or just simply making time for people. A neighbor, a loved one, or even a stranger.
We're often the first to help others. There's no question about it.
But we do have one question for the veterans listening.
When was the last time you reached out for help?
Perhaps it's time to do for yourself what you would do for others.
If you or someone you know needs resources, whether it's for stress, finances, employment, or mental health, don't wait. Reach out.
Find more information at va.gov/reach. That's va.gov/reach.
Brought to you by the United States Department of Veterans Affairs and the Ad Council.
Most people out here think that taking care of one another is important. And most people would step up for a neighbor going through a tough time. Most people around here help out friends and family when they need it. But the funny thing is, most of us won't look for help when we need it. If you're struggling with mental health, you should know that there are resources out there that can help. And it's okay to talk about it if you need to. One place to get started with information is loveyourmindtoday.org. LoveYourMindToday.org offers a range of guides, instructions, and insights for dealing with difficult situations or getting through a tough time. If you're struggling with mental health, get the help you need, because most people out here really care. Visit LoveYourMindToday.org. That's LoveYourMindToday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
The Native community is big for me. Makes me feel good to pass on our Arapaho traditions. My kids love going up to the Sundance. I like to tell people the Sundance is about family. It's about the tribe. It's not just about the dancer. It's kind of like life. As a Sundancer, I'm just one spoke in the wheel. I need my family there. I need my role models. I need my people there, especially my children. You know, coming in that door, my family is ready to see me and they believe in me. Before, I'd never seen that from my people. But now when I walk in that door and I see those smiling faces and they're happy to see me, that's special. With my 4 kids, all I ask for them in Arapaho ways is health and happiness. Nothing more, nothing less.
Never stop being a dad. That's dedication. Find out more at fatherhood.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Ad Council.
Online Tonight is live and on the air at 1-800-39-ONLINE. 1-800-396-6546.
Online Tonight.
The strongest, the most decent, the most caring, the wisest, and the healthiest man I know.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. My name is Max. The name of the show is Online Tonight. Now, for some reason, I thought we were going to do another movie review in this section, but apparently I got it wrong. So I am going to throw in some random tech news, but I do want to continue about some of the stuff that came out of WWDC because you may or may not be happy about it. And I'll tell you a couple of the things I'm a little disappointed on, but I will get over it. So,
Hollywood.
Yeah.
Very important
Kill
thing.
that. That's what I was worried about. Okay. Let me give you the phone numbers and all that stuff before I jump in. Broadcast Bionics caller 1 system. Oh, I fixed the thing that was beeping, by the way, for our visual watchers. Broadcast Bionics caller 1 system using our toll-free telephone number 1-800-39-online. You can also reach out via email or text voicemail. The email address show@onlinetonight.com and the text voicemail number 951-395-1017. Before we jump into the news, this portion of the show is brought to you by Swag to the Max. I've teamed up with them to introduce my new line of pirate merchandise, hats, shirts, mugs, other swag. See, it's like a pun. You can find them by going to onlinetonight.com/store. All right. So WWDC obviously is the Worldwide Developer Conference for Apple, and they primarily talked about iOS 27, macOS 27, watchOS, tvOS. There was a lot about Apple Intelligence and all of those things. But what you really want to know, what people like I want to know, because I'm not really developing heavily for these types of devices, is it going to work on the machines I already have? Well, iPadOS, you may or may not be in luck. iPadOS 27, I'm just going to call it iPad 27, is dropping support for a bunch of the models, a bunch of the iPad models, the versions. I didn't mean like AI models. I mean like you might have bought an iPad. Is it going to work? Is it not going to work? Any of the older iPad Pros, iPad Airs, the standard iPad, and the iPad mini devices, the entire product line is affected. The iPad Air must be an A14, an M1 or better, so none of the third generation or before iPad Airs. The iPad Pro, you must have, you must not have a third generation, the 12.9 inch, the first generation 11 inch, those are out. Standard iPads, anything from the 8th generation, including the 8th generation back, those are no good. So you have to have a 9th or 10th generation. iPad mini, you got to have a 6th generation or newer. The A17 iPad Pro, the A17 Pro iPad mini 7 is on the list. So that's good. Overall, it removed a bunch of devices, more devices than 26 did. So if you're affected by 26, you're obviously affected by 27. If you are able to go to 26, you may not be able to go to 27. That's what I'm trying to share with you. The iPhone, iOS 27, will now support the iPhone 11 and newer. So anything older than that, like the 10 and the 4 and the 7, those are all no good. Supported devices include the 11, the 11 Pro, the 11 Pro Max, the 12, the 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17, as well as the iPhone Air. The iPhone SE 3rd generation is on the list, but anything before that is no longer on that list, partly because of the Apple Intelligence. That is the issue. Now, here is the one that's going to get some people. macOS is now being called macOS Golden Gate, which is basically macOS 27. They announced it. It will no longer support any Intel-based Mac. So iOS 26, also known as Tahoe, also known as, Tahoe, does support certain Intel-based Macs. You will not get any support in Golden Gate. I'll just call it Golden Gate. So only Apple Silicon M1 or better. So the MacBook Air from 2020 or later, the MacBook Pro from 2020 or later that had an Apple Silicon chip in it, the iMac 2021 or later that had an M1 series chip in it, the Mac Mini 2020 and later that had a M series. These all require M series or better, except for one exception. The MacBook Neo, the thing that just came out like this year or at the end of last year, that has a chip in it that Apple is supporting. Well, you would think because the thing's only, 5 months old. So yeah, they had to fix that. They had to fix that up. Several older Macs are dropped. Any Intel-based MacBook, MacBook Pro, Intel-based iMac, the 2019 Mac Pro, those are all going to be out of luck when it comes to Golden Gate. So if your machine currently supports Tahoe and it's Intel-based, that's it. You're done. You're not going to get any upgrades. So thought I would share that with you. All right, let's jump into some other random kind of tech news. Google and Nest have made it so they had this feature where you would see a pet go by. Now, apparently, they have some kind of identification or facial recognition for pets. So they're introducing this new thing called Pet Memory on Nest cameras using Gemini for Home system. The feature allows compatible Nest cameras, so it's only select cameras, to identify specific pets by name, not just German Shepherd or Winnie the Pooh or whatever those poo. What is the name of that weird dog that's the combination of has the poo-poo in it? Don't use the S word.
That has, I don't know what you're talking about.
You know, like a poodle do or a pommy do. Is there not a dog called that?
A golden doodle?
There you go. Golden doodle. All right. If your golden doodle's name is Sam, this new technology from Google Nest is going to say, hey, Sam was in the backyard, or Sam was in the living room, or Sam was sniffing around the kitchen. Depends where you have your cameras. So once it's set up, the camera can alert you when your pet is detected and show pet-specific activity on the camera history. Pet Memory is available only on supported Nest cameras, as I mentioned, and select Gemini-enabled devices. The feature does require, of course, that you have the Gemini Home Premium Advanced subscription, so you're going to be paying extra for this feature. Apparently, people were confused by the animals on their cameras. And this is to help you, according to Google, this is to help you reduce any confusion that you might have had about what pet triggered the motion alerts. I don't have this problem.
I think
I have twin relatives and I can tell them apart. I can definitely tell my dogs apart.
No, I think the problem is it reports things to you like that this animal did that or whatever. And for people who have more than one of the same breed, it was just saying things like a collie entered the kitchen. And you have two collies and you don't know which collie.
Oh, so one of the collies is a troublemaker and now it's going to call it out by name.
Right.
And you find that to be of value as a dog owner, you personally.
I guess. I only have one dog. So.
But you had two dogs.
I did, I guess.
All right, so it would have said Chihuahua 1 popped into the kitchen and Chihuahua 2. Wouldn't it be able to tell the difference between the colors of the Chihuahuas?
Yeah.
I don't know. We never had this service. And I'm not paying the advanced premium fee, so this is not for me. But anyway, did you have more?
No.
Oh, okay. Similar AI pet tracking features exist on like the Ring. Some people are concerned about privacy. I don't know. I just feel I personally I like to be surprised when I get home. Did the dog poop in the house? Did the dog eat from the trash can? These are all like magical things that I find to be super interesting. I don't want to be alerted that the dog's in the trash. I want to come home and discover that the dog was in the trash.
You're so weird.
I think that would be the best.
Something to look forward to.
By the way, just very quickly, a lot of scams going out there. If somebody says to you, if somebody calls you from the IRS and said that your Social Security number was used for terrorism, you need to pay us $700,000, go to a gold store and get us a bunch of gold coins, because people have figured out that these Google Play and these Steam cards and stuff like that, the IRS is not going to ask for any of these things. And a nice Grand Rapids gold store owner helped a grandma save $700,000 of her money from going to a scammer. He contacted law enforcement. They put a bunch of chocolate coins in a bag, and they caught the guy who tried to pick it up. Stay tuned.
If you're an author interested in turning your works into audiobooks, Narrate Your Own Book is for you. Since 2005, David H. Lawrence XVII has taught 3,000 students the ins and outs of voiceover work, including narration of audiobooks. As an author, your curriculum includes more than the performance and recording aspects of narration. You also learn how to prepare your manuscript to become an audiobook and market it once it's finished. Visit narrateyourownbook.com for more information and a sample class. narrateyourownbook.com.
I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you prevent wildfires.
Dude, I've got this. I've been camping since I was 5 years old.
But I am a camping influencer.
You know what? I'll bet you $5. Assistant Smokey, what is the best way to put out a campfire?
To put out a campfire, drown with water, stir, drown again. Then make sure the fire is out cold by feeling with the back of your hand.
Wait, really?
I'll take the $5.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
We call ourselves ASAP Travel for one reason. We can help you book a ticket ASAP. For those of you that don't know, that means as soon as possible. That means no wait time. You get through right away. No searching online. Our specialty is the lowest available fares on the big name airlines. You know them. We can't tell you their names. You can fly domestically or internationally and save more money than you could if you call the airlines directly. Our proprietary software goes underneath the hood of the major airline booking systems and finds you the best rates available. So if you're ready to make your travel plans right now, business or vacation travel, we have all the major airlines always at great rates. Call ASAP Trips and we'll have your ticket in your inbox in 15 minutes. Call this number now.
800-515-4035. 800-515-4035. 800-515-4035. That's 800-515-4035.
Victor deployed for the first time to Afghanistan in 2003. At 4 a.m, my phone rang. They said, "I regret to inform you that your husband was wounded in action." Victor sustained a moderate traumatic brain injury. I was doing school full-time, and I was also then caring for Victor. One of the most important elements of caregiving is taking care of yourself. I just didn't want to forget that I also had goals and that I also had a life. What I did is I challenged Victor to meet me halfway. There are almost 6 million military and veteran caregivers across the nation. We have our own journey, and we can fulfill that journey at the same time that we are helping our loved one.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving for a free military veterans guide to navigate your caregiving journey and better care for your loved one and yourself. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Where do my friends and other students find their voice? We find our voice through the performing arts, along with millions of other high school students. By expressing yourself in a role on stage, through an instrument, or at the debate podium, the performing arts give us freedom to find ourselves, to find our place. The stage is where I can play, perform, and compete with my friends.
Performing arts at your school is where creativity meets courage. Encourage the students in your life to find their voice through the performing arts. This message presented by the NFHS, where we encourage all students to play, perform, and compete together.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies, because when people don't have to worry about where their next meal is coming from, they can truly thrive, like Marta.
And now we'll hear from our class valedictorian, who with our hard work never ceases to amaze us. Please welcome Marta Moreno.
And Alex.
Hey, Alex, how did the interview go?
I did it! I got the job! I can't believe it!
I knew it. Let's meet up later to celebrate.
And Diego.
Mom! I got first place at the science fair with my volcano project.
That's amazing, sweetie. Congratulations.
Because when people are fed, futures are nourished, and everyone deserves to live a full life. Join the movement to end hunger at feedingamerica.org/actnow. feedingamerica.org/actnow. A public service announcement brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Online Tonight.
Hey, bookmark this.
All right, this hour's Bookmark This. I had to make you a short one because this is a long one from Reader's Digest. It's very long. A lot of words, a lot of hyphens, a lot of letters, so on and so forth. So I made you what we call a shorty, onlinetonight.com/summer. And today was good for two reasons. Today is the longest day of the year, which means we had extra sunlight, daylight, for today's big Father's Day celebration. So again, thanks to the family for, I even got one of my favorite snacks, little snack cakes. I don't want to say the brand Ding Dong right there on the air because they're not a sponsor or anything, but I love those things. They're not good for me, but it was nice to get a box. So it's called, this long day is called the summer solstice, by the way. And it is celebrated a lot of different ways around the world. Some people have like whole festivals and things like that. If you want to learn about that, you can visit this website. And again, the short version of it is onlinetonight.com/summer. If you want the long link, just go to onlinetonight.com, look for episode number 2111, hour 2. The bookmark will be right there. Starts with www.rd.com/ on and on and on. It's very long. You won't be able to miss it if you go to the hour 2 version of today's episode. So onlinetonight.com/summer is this hour's Bookmark This, brought to you by Paramount Plus. Looking for some scary, good content to binge? Look no further. Paramount Plus has everything to binge when it comes to the Scream movie franchise. All 7 of the full-length films are right there. You can find out all that Paramount Plus has to offer by visiting our website, onlinetonight.com/stream, onlinetonight.com/stream.
Online Tonight.
No boy or Girl Scouts were harmed in the production of this show. This is Online Tonight. Now, here's Max.
All right, I don't think it's any secret. I like sodas. I like bubbly beverages, except for champagne. I do like some champagne, but it makes me lightheaded. Whereas regular sodas don't, or depending on what part of the country you're in pop, Coke, etc. I was down in the South on a trip that I did for radio, and I went into this place, great barbecue place, by the way. Can't remember the name of it, but there were 12 other people at my bench table. Communal eating. It was really neat. And the person said to me, "Would you like a Coke?" And I said, "Yes." And she said, "What kind?" And I said, "I'd like a Coke." I guess that's the general word that they use in the South for any bubbly beverage. Because they had Dr. Pepper, and they had Sprite, and they had Coke and Diet Coke and Fanta, and I guess they were a Coca-Cola place. Oh, no, they might have been a Pepsi place. It doesn't matter. But in New England, I think they call it pop. In my neck of the woods, they call it soda. Why am I bringing it up? Well, there's a trend right now called dirty sodas. It is a viral trend. It's got a lot of syrups and creamers and fruit juices and other sweet add-ons. I've even seen some that have cereal on the top of them. These are not good for you. I mean, a can of soda already has 130 calories in it and, 38 grams of sugar, just added sugar, pure sugar. Well, not pure sugar. I mean, it's got high fructose, but it's basically soda water. It's sugar water. These dirty drinks, up to 400 calories and 70 grams of sugar per glass. I just went to the doctor, and I was worried about my cholesterol and my sugar and my, all those things that you get. And they said, "You're good. I want to stay good, so I'm not going to be having these dirty sodas," because health experts are warning people. This is rapid blood sugar spikes. It's not good for pre-diabetics, regular diabetics, people who are insulin resistant. doctors are describing them as extremely unhealthy. You know, it's almost like jumping off a roof. It's not a good idea. So you should be careful. If you're going to have one as a limit, maybe as a special dessert, maybe on Father's Day. Treat it like a lava cake. It's not something that you have 3, 4, 5 times a day. It's something that you have one time or 2 times a year on a special occasion. There's apparently not good for you. And I'm not even a doctor, and I'm worried about them. And it looks like I would probably like them. The trend apparently started in Utah at a shop called Swig, but social media picked it up, and now it seems to be everywhere. In fact, some beverage companies like Coke and Coca-Cola and others are actually trying to put these types of things in a can. So, I don't know. I would say avoid that. My trend right now is actually I make this orange mandarin iced tea, and then I have a bubble maker machine, and I pour the bubbly water into that, and I make a carbonated iced tea. Oh, boy, it's that good on a summer day. FIFA, as you know, big, huge thing. The World Cup is all over the place. Multiple restaurant chains and delivery apps are now launching World Cup-themed food deals and promotions for the summer. There's this thing called the Pitch Pack, which is pretzel nuggets or mini corn dogs plus limited edition soccer-themed merchandise. Some people say, I'm British. I have British parents. We played football, a.k.a. soccer, and it's not played on a field. It's played on a pitch. So this is why it's called a pitch pack for those of you who don't know the terms, right? I mean, in every language, a goal is a goal, but the field, we call that a pitch. I don't know why. It's just how it is. Buffalo Wild Wings has a special. They have the match day menu, which has globally inspired sauces and themed cocktails. Chipotle is running some kind of raffle to win a soccer jersey. Grubhub is offering rotating weekly deals from the 29th of June through July 19th, including a BOGO offer and free items from major chains like Burger King and Popeyes and Wingstop and Taco Bell and Subway, and did I mention KFC and others? Hard Rock Cafe is even jumping into it. They've got this thing called the Messi Legendary Burger. Ha! And I don't mean it goes all over the place. I mean it's named after the soccer player from, where is he from? Where's Messi from? Miss Victoria, do you know? It's like not Bulgaria.
No,
Some
I don't know
Spanish place, right?
What?
It's some Spanish place. Anyway. If you missed any portion of the show, don't forget to head over to onlinetonight.com, look for episode number 2111, and subscribe to the podcast. Stay tuned.
Online Tonight is produced and copyrighted by Smart Family Media. All rights reserved. Host Maxwell Smart. Producer and other hats worn by Victoria Smart. Views and opinions expressed are those of the host, guest, and callers, and are not necessarily those of this station, its management, affiliates, or other advertisers.